So Liverpool's next centre-back potentially could be somebody Iraola already knows inside out. And that is why the Zabarnyi link is one I could not dismiss. Because this is not just Liverpool randomly seeing a defender at PSG and saying, hey, he looks decent, let's try that. Richard Hughes signed him for Bournemouth. Iraola coached him there. Both already know exactly what he can do, what he still needs to improve, and whether his game can translate to Liverpool. And Liverpool, at this moment in time, they are seriously light on experienced centre-backs. Virgil van Dijk is still, of course, the leader, the captain. Behind him, there is a lot of youth and potential. Zabarnyi would arrive as somebody who is still only 23, but already has Premier League experience, Champions League experience, and more than 50 appearances for the national team. So this is not just some project player who needs 3 years before you can trust him. He is young, but he has already played a lot of serious football. So let's take a look at him. What type of a defender is Zabarnyi? Well, he's right-footed and naturally operates as the right-sided centre-back. He can cover right-back as well, but centre-back is clearly his best position. The first thing you notice is that he is aggressive without looking completely reckless. He likes defending on the front foot, and if a striker drops into midfield, Zabarnyi is comfortable following him. If a pass looks slightly loose, he will step out and try to kill the attack before it develops. That matters in an Iraola team because the defence cannot just stand there watching the press happen in front of them. They have to move with it. When the midfield steps up, Zabarnyi steps up as well. He keeps a distance between the lines tight and he gives the opposition less space to receive, turn and attack. He has the pace to defend a higher line, the physical strength to deal with the contact, and the recovery speed to survive when the press gets beaten. He is basically built for proactive football, and as we know, Iraola's football is very, very proactive. The biggest reason Liverpool probably would be interested in Zabarnyi is what he gives you both with and without the ball. In possession, he looks like the modern-day centre-back Liverpool are trying to build around. During the 25-26 season with PSG, he completed 94.5% of his passes, and he ranked in the 99th percentile for completed passes and forward pass completion, the 83rd percentile for progressive passes, and 78th percentile for progressive carries. Now, that doesn't mean he's Trent Alexander-Arnold playing centre-back, so, let's just pipe it down a little bit. But what it does show is that Zabarnyi is extremely comfortable receiving the ball, circulating possession, and then breaking lines when the opportunity is there. What I will say before I continue is that we also have to take into consideration the style of play and the football and the manager he's, of course, playing for. That kind of football will allow for these kind of statistics. So these are little things that we have to think about before trying to see if he can translate that over here at Liverpool. Ultimately, Liverpool do not have Luis Enrique. They do not have Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, João Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Dembele, and all these kind of players, which allows for them to be able to play that kind of football. Liverpool have a different set of players, a different kind of manager, and a different way of playing. But these stats are still really, really good. He's also a player who can fire passes directly into the midfield. He can switch the play towards the winger or carry forward when nobody comes out to engage him. That could be massive for Liverpool because when teams lock onto the midfield, somebody has to take responsibility from deeper position. Zabarnyi can step forward, draw an opponent towards him, and create the space for somebody else. The moment that player leaves their position, the passing lane opens for a midfielder, fullback, or winger. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? That is the modern day centre-back play. You are not only stopping attacks, you are helping to create them. His long passing could also give Liverpool another route against aggressive pressing. Instead of constantly trying to play short around their own penalty area, he can go over the press and find the wide players early. Something that we kind of saw with Konate, last season under Slot and the previous season as well. But as much as everything I'm saying sounds really, really good and he sounds like a real ball-playing centre-back and blah, 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 there are a couple of concerns. For somebody who is quite tall, his aerial numbers have not been that dominant. He won 54.8% of his aerial duels, while his defensive duel and possession one percentiles were also quite low. Some of that comes down to context because, obviously, as I mentioned, PSG, they dominate possession, and Zabarnyi is naturally going to face fewer defensive situations than somebody playing for a weaker team. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like those numbers are fantastic. I don't really feel like they are. He can also become a little bit predictable when opponents force him onto his weaker left foot, press him quickly, block the forward pass, and he can either force something difficult or turn back and play safely. His aggression can create problems as well. Zabarnyi likes stepping out of the defensive line to engage attackers early. When he times it correctly, he kills the attack before it even begins. When he gets it wrong, though, he can leave space in behind him. He really is starting to sound a lot like Konate, but again, we'll continue. That is why the connection with Iraola does matter. Iraola already knows his strengths, he knows the weaknesses, he has already coached him inside an aggressive Premier League press and knows exactly how to structure the defence around him. Liverpool would be getting a quick, physical and experienced right-sided centre-back who can defend higher up the pitch, progress possession and cover right-back when required. He's not a direct replacement, of course, for Virgil van Dijk or anything like that, but I do think that he would be a replacement for someone like Ibu Konate, and he would be able to provide that level of experience that I think Liverpool are going to be severely lacking at that centre-back area. But obviously for now, you know, he could play alongside someone like Virgil van Dijk, learn from him and eventually become part of the defence Liverpool build around for the future. As I mentioned before, Liverpool got quite an inexperienced backline. You've got Jeremy Jacquet, you've got Leone there, you know, Joe Gomez, of course, but is that a player that Liverpool can realistically rely on for next season? Evidence shows us no. So for me, the real question is just the price, because PSG are not going to give him away. But if Liverpool can negotiate the right deal, maybe a loan with an obligation to buy, something along those kind of lines, for me, he probably does fit the profile. He fits the age profile, definitely the tactical profile, I believe, and the type of defender I feel that someone like Iraola would want. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think as Liverpool fans? Is Zabarnyi someone you would like Liverpool to sign in the summer? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Keep the same energy, stay blessed, and we'll catch you guys soon. Peace.